The 8th presidential election was between November 1st and December 4th, 1816. This election consisted of two parties. These parties were the Democratic Republicans and the Federalists. The Democratic Republicans opened up to more Federalist views. The Federalists fought on expanding the Federalist government. With James Madison retiring after his second term, the Democratic Republicans nominated U.S. Secretary of State James Monroe as the presidential nominee, and Governor of New York Daniel D. Tompkins as the vice presidential nominee. With the popularity of the Democratic Republicans, the Federalists actually had nobody to nominate. Eventually, New York Senator Rufus King stepped up to the plate and was nominated for president, and former Maryland Senator John Edgar Howard was chosen as the vice presidential candidate. This election was pretty straightforward. The Democratic Republicans were given credit for winning the War of 1812, even after being the ones to start it, and morale amongst the Federalists were at an all-time low. James Monroe won 72.9% of the popular vote and 84.3% of the electoral vote. This was the best performance a president has had since 1804, with over 70% of the public standing behind Monroe and the Federalists having nothing to run on. This was the least polarizing point in time since 1804. There was a short dispute where Indiana casted its electoral votes a week before it became a state, but Congress agreed that it was okay because it was already agreed on becoming a state by the time of the election. This was also the last time a Federalist would run for office.